We are going to learn something called as navigator today. Okay, so what is navigator? Let's say you have two screens. So let's say this is screen one, or rather we'll call them as page one because that's how people call it in Flutter. This is page one. Let's say this is page one and I have another page, page two. So what is a page? Page is nothing but any screen that you see on your on your what, on your screen. That's called as a page, right? So let's say I have a button here. Let's say I have a button which says go to page two. Go to page two. Let's say I have a button here, something like this. When I click on this button, I want to go from page one to page two. Okay, how can I do that? I have a button. Okay, I have two pages, and in page one I have a button. When I click on this button, I have to go to page two. When I click on this button, when I click this, I have a second button here that says go to page two. So when I click on this button, I have to come back to page one. I have to come back to page one. So page one, and this will take me to page two. So in order to do this, we go with something called as a navigator. Okay, so navigator is a class which helps you with moving between pages from page one to page two, from page two to page three, then coming back from page one to page two. You can do all of this with this navigator class. So in this class, we have three methods, three important methods on which we'll focus. First one is called as a push method. Second is something called as a pop method. And third one is called as push replacement. So these are the three different methods which we'll be talking today. And as you can infer by the names, that's exactly what it means. So what does push mean? When you press this button and let's say I have push page two. So let's say you're pressing this button on your first page and I'm telling you push page two. So what does this mean? There is something called as a widget stack. There is something called as a widget stack or widget tree. Widget stack or widget tree. What is this? When you're running your application for the very first time, what will be your widget tree? What's the first thing that's run? The first thing that's run is your run app, right? You have your run app method. That is the first thing which is being invoked. And what happens inside this run app? You have something called as your material app, right? You have your material app, and inside your material app, you have your scaffold, blah, 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 that essentially constitutes your page one. That's your page one, okay? Now let me say, I am pushing page two. What happens? This page two is added to the top of your widget tree. It's added to the top of your widget stack. What happens when I pop page two? When I pop page two, this page 2 is removed from the widget stack. This page 2 is removed from the widget stack and you're back to page 1. What happens when I push replacement? When I push replacement, something like this happens. When I push replacement, first you have the run app, then you have the material app, then you have the page 1. Let's say I'm doing push replacement of page 2. So what happens is page 1 is removed from the stack. It's removed out and page 2 is inserted to the stack. You get the difference, right? There are three methods in the navigator class. Like there are more, but the three important things we'll focus is page 1. It's push, pop and push replacement. Okay. So I have this array A with 4 elements and I have to push the elements of this array into stack S. How do I do? I will start with the first element 1. So 1 will be pushed to the lowermost place, like the beginning of this stack. So 1 is pushed here and there is this pointer called as top. Top will point to the first element of the array. This pointer top will point to the first element of the array. So what is the first element of this array? It's 1, right? So this pointer top will point to the first element of the stack, right? Now I'm gonna push the second element. How do I push the second element? I have to increment this top. To top plus 1. So this is the new top. This section is the new top, and this element 2 comes here. Next 3 is inserted, Again, top will be incremented to top plus 1, and 3 is here. Now 4 is inserted. Top will be incremented to top plus 1, and 4 is inserted here. So on so. So let's say I have more elements will be inserted like this. Now, let's say I have to remove this element 4. Let's say I have to remove this element 4. That's possible because top points to 4 at the moment. Top is pointing to 4. So you can remove 4 as such. 4 can be removed as such. Let's say you have to remove 2 now. Let's say you have to remove 2. Is that possible? Is it possible to remove 2? Do not consider the stack as an stack like any other array. It's not like that. Stack is a data structure. Stack is a data structure which is an array. Like it is an array, but there are few rules for it. There are few rules when you're using this data structure stack. Now, in this stack, you have 3 elements, 3, 2, and 1. I have to remove this element 2 directly. Can I remove this element 2 directly? Just like that, can I remove this 2? Why can't I remove? It's just an array, right? I can delete this element when I want. Why can't I remove? Exactly guys, that's it. Stack la eppovume enna, you can remove only the element to which this pointer top is pointing to. So now top, this pointer top is pointing to this element 4. So you can remove only 4. Only if you remove this element 4, only when you remove 4, only when you remove 3, you will be able to remove 2. This is basic stack, guys. Don't confuse with this. Do not think of the programming aspect. We don't need them at all. Just imagine what a stack means. If you are working with a stack, you can insert and delete elements only from the top of the stack. That is only at that index where the top is pointing to, right? You need only this information to understand the widget tree. We don't need this data structures. This is not needed at all, but I'm just telling you because I want you to understand what a widget tree is better. Right? Okay. Don't confuse. If you don't understand stack also, it's fine. If you don't understand, it's fine, no problem. I will tell you what a widget tree is now. I will tell you what a widget tree is. And after this, I will tell you what navigator is. So what is a widget tree? Widget tree is nothing but a stack. Widget tree is nothing but a stack. A stack of, okay. Widget tree is nothing but a stack of widgets. That's it. In the order of being rendered. This is called as a stack. This is called as a widget tree. A widget tree is nothing but a stack of widgets. That's it. And in which order are these widgets inserted? In the order by which you render these widgets on your screen, right? So that is called as a widget tree. Now, what will be the default widget tree? What will be the default widget tree for the app which we made? What was that app? Bibian's app, right? So we have this Bibian's app now. Bibian's app. So what is the stack? What is the widget tree here? So when you look at the widget tree, when you just open the app, this is what that happens. First, the main method is invoked, right? The main method is the first thing to run, and inside the main method, the run app method is executed. So what is the widget inside this run app? Inside this run app, you have some widget. We don't know what that is. It's fine. Just ignore. But the very first thing, the bottommost widget that is always inserted is your material app. I told you, right? Material app defines how your design looks like, how your constructs look like. Everything is defined by this widget called as material app. So above material app, the widget that we are going to insert is something called as a scaffold, right? And within scaffold, you have everything. You have your containers, you have your column. We don't need it. We can group all of these as the first page. We can just group all of these widgets as first page. So what does this mean? Just remove the scaffold, everything. We'll just simplify it. We'll simplify the stack. We'll simplify the stack and we'll have this as material app. And then we have first page. So what is in this first page? This first page will consist of your scaffold. The first page will consist of your containers, columns, everything. Whatever you see on your first page is this widget. Now let's say I have a second page. I have a second page which has Bibian's contact details. This is page 2. Typo. Okay, This is page 2. So page 2 has Bibian's contact details. Okay, this has this contact details. Let's say I have to insert this to the widget tree. Let's say I have to show page 2 to you. When you click on this push button, when you click on go to this contact page, I have to insert this page. I have to insert the second page into the widget tree. How do I do that? I do it with this method called push. I do it with this method called push. I push page 2. So what happens? The second page is pushed here. And where is the second page pushed? It is pushed to the top pointer. Initially top was here, now top is incremented. So this is your new top pointer, right? Let's say I have to navigate from second page back to first page. How do I do that? I just do something called as pop. I don't have to give pop of page 2 because like if you give this method pop, it by default means you're popping the topmost element, right? So if I call this method pop, page 2 is removed from the stack and you're back to page 1, right? So these are the two basic methods. These are the two basic methods inside the navigator class, right? I have one more method to show you, something called as push replacement. This will be the last method and that will be the end of theory, push replacement. So this is page 1. This is page 2. Let's say I have this button go to page 2. Okay, so when I click on this button, I will be navigated to page 2. So how does this navigation take place? I am inserting page 2 to the widget tree. I am inserting page 2 to the widget tree, right? I am inserting page 2 to the widget tree. So
yes, Anna.
If I pop, this page is removed from the widget tree, but that does not mean that this page is deleted. It doesn't mean this page is deleted. Not like that. The page is just removed from the widget tree. I can press this button anytime again and go back to the screen. What happens then? If you press this button again, this widget is again inserted to the widget tree. That's all that happens. It doesn't mean you're deleting this widget completely. It doesn't mean you're deleting the page completely. Right?
Yes, Anna. Got it, Anna.
Exactly. And one more thing. A page is also a widget. I will tell you what that is. A page is also a widget. I will tell you what that is. But before that, we'll finish this thing, push replacement. So what is push replacement? Let me show you the stack again. Material app. Page 1. Okay. Let's say you are trying push replacement of page 2. What happens? Page 1 is removed from the stack. Page 1 is removed from the stack. Page 1 is removed. And page 2 is pushed. Do you get that? Push replacement is nothing but a combination. It is a double implementation of push and pop together. So what happens when you do this push replacement? When you do push replacement, internally this is what that happens. First, the pop instruction is executed so that page 1 is removed. Then a push page 2 instruction is executed so that page 2 is inserted to the stack. Right? So these are the three functions which we learned today: push, pop, and push replacement. So you know what push is? Push is nothing but inserting an widget, inserting an element to the top of the stack. Pop is nothing but removing an element from the top of the stack. Push replacement is nothing but you remove something from the top of the stack and insert something else on the same place. Just like this diagram that you see here. We remove this page 1 and we're inserting page 2 at the same place. Maybe this might be a bit confusing. Imagine something like this. We removed page 2. We removed page 1. We removed page 1 and we're inserting page 2 in the same place. Right? So this is what that's called as push replacement. Push replacement is nothing but a combination. It's a combination of methods. And method which will internally call two other methods. Right? So this is the theory for navigator class. Is that clear?